A wreath of daisies and a plaque. This is 31 Connollystrasse in Munich's Olympic Village, and the memory of the events that happened here at the Happy Games, as they were called, are casting a shadow over Germany's latest sports festival, the World Cup. The nightmare for the German security authorities is that there could be some sort of repetition of the day 2 years ago when Palestinian guerrillas stormed the Israeli team headquarters in this maisonette. At the end of that day, 11 Israeli team members were dead and the continuation of the Olympics was in jeopardy. No one has lived here since, not just at number 31, but in the block itself. But the ease with which the Olympic security measures were beaten is a lesson which the Germans say they've learned. Everyone gets security this time, right down to Haiti, Central American champions, and nobody's known target. Hotels and training grounds surrounded by uniformed police and detectives, with special anti-terrorist reserve squads, the Bundesgrenzschutz, in reserve. The policy this time is blanket security for all. A fundamental difference between Olympic and World Cup security is that 2 years ago the police were camouflaged in Pierre Cardin civvies. This time there is no attempt to hide them. The security chiefs have offices in the FIFA headquarters and for months now have been planning in great detail, alongside the football organisers, the safety of the teams.
Munich has confirmed our attitude that every humanly possible precaution has to be taken. Unfortunately, although it is a sports event, we are not safe against such happenings, so we have to do, of course, in close cooperation with the police, everything which can be humanly done to prevent this.
You see it as being, again, a real threat, do you?
We do not see it as a real threat at the moment. We have had no concrete threats concerning the World Cup, but of course one has to be aware of the possibility and one has to guard against the possibility.
Munich Stadium, where the final will be played and which is only a few hundred yards from Connollystrasse, will be saturated with troops and police, as many inside as out. The briefings were long ago and they've started now to take conducted tours round, showing the men where they will be on duty. With the matches being played in 9 different centres and the teams dispersed over the whole of Germany, the problems of total security are obviously considerable. But last time round, for the Olympics, the Germans never seemed to believe that the threat of terrorist attack actually existed. This time, they seem determined not to make the same mistake again. Gerald Seymour, News at 10 in the World Cup Stadium in Munich.